And here we go. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, boys and girls. Welcome back, all genders in between. You're my family, a family of bulls and bears. It's awesome to have you guys here once again. So, what are we looking at? Well, the Bitcoin chart, that's what we're looking at. Is something special happening? Well, always. Long story short, always something special is happening. So let's see, where did we take off yesterday? Yesterday, yes, we were just at the breakout of this area over here. Cool, beautiful. So, what happened? What happened? Let's make a little recap. We had some pressure up. Eventually, we got stopped because this area over here made quite a local bearish divergence. Not very alarming because on the way down, we noticed that there was still an area of hope where a new bullish divergence could hit. As you know, we go from divergence to divergence, and if it is confirmed, then at least we know that we are going to see continuation. All right. So right now, what has happened on the way down, what I see is just like over here, we did not get a divergence on the high peak, but on this one over here, and here same thing, we did not get a bullish divergence on the low peak, but we did make it below these two over here. As you can see, wait, maybe I need to put a horizontal line. That's maybe going to be a little more graphic. As you can see, this lines up with the bottom of this one over here, and it's a lower low compared to those two here, right? And this is actually the local low, the bottom of this move. So in all fairness, it is looking rather good. I'm saying rather good because it's not because it's looking good that it's going to shine and go all the way stellar or interstellar, you know. We have to go level by level, and that's what we're doing here. So remember, first of all, we are going to clear out the chart. We're going to set some new key areas that we want to keep our eyes on. And then after that, we can go over a little bit of a discussion, talk about how we could play and set up for all these areas, and maybe look at some altcoins. So remember to have your coffee, sit back, relax, and we are going to dive into the analysis right after this. Cool. Beautiful. Welcome back. Okay, so let's start cleaning up the chart. There we go. We don't really need all this anymore. Not for now. Because as we know, situations just tend to change so quickly. And yeah, this is beautiful. Okay, now areas of interest. The short-term areas would be this one over here, and of course, this one over here. We could have a look at this one as well, but I think looking at these three would, for the short term, be more than enough. Honestly, in all fairness, breaking the low end over here, for this one, I might actually look at the higher time frames and see what this local low still has to say. But this one over here, I'm not gonna care about it. It's all good basically, as long as we have continuation in this formation. It doesn't really need to shoot up in one go. I really don't care about that. We might see a little bit of sideways still, you know, might still see a little bit more of accumulation, which is perfectly fine, especially after all this madness over here. You know, a lot of people are still hesitant. Not sure if it's gonna go up or down. Yeah, bit by bit, we are seeing higher lows being printed, higher highs, and now, of course, the next one that we want to see is another higher high, right? What we don't want to see is a lower low, and especially not a much lower low. Okay, cool. So those are the warning signs, the things that we want to avoid. On the upside, we do have a large volume node sitting over here, and this is really not a bad thing. It has served as a nice section for support, but also a little bit of resistance, especially this area over here. Probably on the way up, this is also going to create a little bit of resistance, but I feel if we break the 52,500, that it's gonna go a lot faster. This is just your area of turbulence, and you know, bit by bit, we're gonna have to see the price crawl up if we want to be on the bullish side of things. If we want to be bearish, then the area that we want to get broken is this area over here, because below all this is going to go rather fast as well. Now, first code of the day, guys, if you want to have some Incent tokens, go right ahead. It's WO-S9IVB. There you go. Have some free money. Cool. Okay, so in the meanwhile, I'm already going to start taking some reads. Let's see where all this leads. Now I sound so lame rhyming, but that's okay. That's all right. Now I'm wondering, do I really want to take a read off of this area, or should I still focus on this one? No, I'm going to take this one over here. So this is sitting at 33.2. Do this. 33.2. And we have 46,400 something. Nice. This really 46,000. Let's make 46,500. All right. Hey, Milo, how are you doing? Well, you know, really happy that you're taking advantage of those tokens. You know, it's like you say, it's free money. And, you know, I don't want to sound really overzealous and stuff, but in January, there was a fluke, or I don't know what happened, but for a day, Incent has traded at close to $3,000. I don't know what happened. Is it ever gonna happen again? I don't know. It was like a really crazy spike. But you know, that's what happens when you have low volume coins. Once you start having a little bit of a bag, then just put them on an exchange, have maybe some alerts set, and if something like this happens, yeah, we all look forward to that. Then, you know, you can just cash out, and yeah, you know, send me some flowers, then I can make my girlfriend happy. I can tell her, like, look, I got some free flowers out of this. Cool. No, you know, guys, I'm really happy to share, and you know, it makes me happy to have more people in the live stream and stuff. So it doesn't cost me a thing. Basically, for me, it's a break-even situation. And yeah, thank you, Milo. Thank you. So okay, this is for this low end over here. Okay, that's good. Now let's see. The next one, I don't know. I'm gonna look at both of these. Okay, maybe I'm gonna make I'm gonna cut it up into two pieces with a ray or something. So this one is 65. 65, there we go. That would be 49,000. So, okay. Not what I was expecting. Basically, just sitting on top of wow. That's very interesting. That really is very interesting. So I'm gonna read this one here. 58.5. You see, this is fun about doing these things live. I never know what to expect or what's gonna happen, and sometimes things are not what you would expect them to be. Wow, awesome. Croyer and Gabriel, also good stuff, man. Guys, enjoy those tokens. Yeah, it's like I said, it's free money. I don't know what's gonna happen if it's ever gonna break out, but if it does break out and you don't hold them, this is where you're gonna regret it, right? So and it doesn't cost you guys anything. It's just my thank you to you. Cool, beautiful. So we have this. This actually lines up with the bottom of this area over here, which also makes a lot of sense. Cool, cool. Hot tamale. Here we go. I'm going to make this yellow. And why do I use a horizontal ray, a straight horizontal line? It's just because I notice that this bottom here lines up with this, and it lines up with this as a support area. And then again, look at this, support, 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 support. It just goes on. This is a very strong area. Even here, look at this. Even here, it just keeps doing it. Support, support. Yeah, nice one. Okay, so if there is something to be looking forward to, is that this area actually really has proven itself over time. Of course, nothing is unbreakable. Remember that. Nothing. But seeing this, it should already warm your heart at least a little bit. Now let's look at the high end, just out of curiosity, so that we can see if it breaks out, which will be the next level where you want to take your profit. And this would be sitting at 83.5. And this would be, this 54,000. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Okay. So that would be our next area of turbulence. Probably, potentially a lot easier to break, because this big volume node, once we will see price actually break into the yellow zone, I'm thinking as long as the price doesn't really reject out of the zone, should be good. It could just go a little bit sideways, or even go above the yellow zone and then take some support back on this volume node. All these types of behavior are perfectly fine. The one thing that we really don't want to see is if price hits this high, actually to start breaking down like this. Especially once we start breaking through those volume nodes, because then I believe it's going to be more shaky and then maybe more down. you know. But we have to see this as it is playing out and how it does play out. Now we want to look at this area over here, and just like yesterday, we're going to look for a time frame where this local low actually really sticks out the way it should be sticking out. Yeah, maybe just a 3-hour chart. Maybe, yeah, there we go. This is a good one. So 28. Okay, and this would be 44,500. Okay. Okay, not bad. Going to make this an orange box. Alrighty. All right. Cool. Now, just as a double check, I'm going to take again the Fibonacci tool because you know, I can't remember what it said, and we are looking for this. No. Oh. We're looking for the measurement from here. Here to here. No, I'm completely messed up. Wait, let me do this again. So we go from down to up. Yeah, that's the way I want to see it. Wow. Okay, now bouncy bounce on the 618. Yeah, obviously you guys can't see it clearly. Let me move this over here, and yeah, like so the numbers are gonna be more readable. Okay, so bouncy on the 618 obviously did push above the 382 again. Now let's see where this leads, and let's see if this yellow box over here is going to hold. Once this yellow box breaks, I'm very, very sorry to say that coming down in the orange box, I don't believe price is going to recover just as quickly. The yellow boxes, remember, those are the ones where we could actually really see a quick reaction, a very, very strong pickup happening, and then, you know, just breaking through really rather aggressively. But once, if we happen to come down in this orange box, then at best, at first, is going to be a bounce for a lower high. And then after that, we're going to have to see if it recovers, and if we see again something like one of those bullish divergence signature patterns. So that's going to be the game plan, I think, for the short term. So 46,500, that is the area of interest that you really, really want to keep your eyes on. And then for the upside, the 49,500, this will be the area where you could be expecting a breakout to the upside. And this is actually a very easy chart to read. And why is that? Just because we already started a trending formation. It's not yet as strong as it should be, but you know, how could you blame the market after such a correction? Like, again, a lot of people have been shaken out, especially a lot of newbie traders. that thought like, yeah, this is going up, this is going up, I'm gonna buy right here because it's not gonna stop. People said it's going to $200,000 for one Bitcoin, and I want my money, I want a lot of money. Then they see it go down, they panic, and then, you know, they're a little bit in aftershock. So yeah, it's very normal, you know, it's human emotions. Sometimes these things can be very painful. Cool, but all that being said, on the 3 hour chart, I want to look at this area as well. Maybe I'm going to redo this because it's already a little bit further away. I really like the shape of the RSI here, how it lines up. So let's do this. You know, 72.4, 72.4, we got 72.4, and this would be 52,800. So basically, just for the 3 hour chart, basically, and this is quite amazing. For the 3 hour chart, basically breaking out of making a new high over this area would do it. So you know what? You know what? I'm going with the more lenient read because I like it. It makes a lot of sense, and you know, who cares? Once it does, we do have a 3 hour candle closing above this area. Chances are very, very good on a continuation. Then again, if the 1 hour chart just sticks over there, it can very easily still come down a little bit, take some support on this volume node. So yeah, you know what? I really like it. I'm going to leave it like this, and I'm going to make this orange as well because it's a read from the higher time frame. Cool, beautiful, beautiful. Now maybe we want to look at this one over here, 20.6, and reevaluate this one because, as you know, every day it changes. Every time we read, like, see, yesterday this was sitting at 40,700, and meanwhile it moved up to 41,300 something. Yeah, let's you know, let's do 325. 325. There we go. Okay, cool, beautiful. So remember what this means. Oh, this we know. There's a new code arriving, so get ready for that. Like I was saying, the red line breaking below the red line, my bias would be changing much more towards at least more pressure down, more sideways, but no quick recovery anymore. This is where we know that we're gonna stay in this droopy situation, go further down, or just a lot of sideways. So there you go, new code, WO-EALQT. Wait, Dub Monster. The volume profile, the volume. Oh, it's the one here on the side. You mean, right? Well, it is actually for free, but not for free. You need to have a paid subscription on TradingView. You're not in the Discord channel, right? Because in the Discord, I do have a workaround on how to get more indicators and stuff. But yeah, I can't share this over here on YouTube. You know, maybe there you know, somebody listens and they remove the way to work around it. But there is I have some tips and tricks on the Discord channel that you could try to use to get more indicators on your TradingView. Cool, cool, awesome. Wait, are you on the Discord? Because I can't remember. Jesus. Okay, yeah, cool, cool, awesome. Well, yeah, if you want to join, go to the website Wolves of Bybit, and you know how the rest goes, right? Um, cool. I'm trying not to shill my channel too much anymore. If people want to join, then I'm always happy to explain how to do it. Um, but yeah, sometimes I feel like a broken record. And yeah, it's not my intention. Um, cool. Okay, so where were we? Okay, the low end, the red line, 41,300. This should be your red flag. This is where, we're not really very bullish anymore, unless we get some more confirmation or something. But this is where, you should be holding off, especially longing. Maybe even start looking for some shorts, because I think then the local highs where price is going to bounce off of are going to be much more defined than the lows where the price is going to bounce on, if that makes sense at all. So, all right, now let's have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, shall we? So Bitcoin dominance dropping, which is actually a really good thing for the altcoins. But hey, what do I see? What do I see? Does this look like a negative slope channel? Yeah, not a pretty one. Not a pretty one. Had already some breaks and stuff. Yeah, it might break. It might break further down. Now, does this mean that Bitcoin is gonna go further down? Honestly, it's not, because altcoins are really outperforming Bitcoin. That it means that Bitcoin is really going down. We've seen stranger things happen. Let's go back to our Bitcoin chart. And now, what the hell is happening with my mouse? It's always something on these computers, right? Okay, now keep at it. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, is Bitcoin going to lead the charge on the way down? Basically, I'm not really sure. I'm still looking at this chart. I am much more into longing right here rather than shorting. Okay, this is, but very careful, things could still go a little bit further down, looking for a lower low, a little bit like what we've seen over here. Looks very promising, and then there's still one more big move to the downside, and even a second attempt to retest that lower low, and then all of a sudden we get all this madness pushing up like crazy. Are we gonna have a repeat? Is this the end of the bull run? Honestly, this is too far ahead of time. I'm looking for those areas over here, and I would just keep it simple, trade level by level, and don't break your head too much. But the dominance, um, it's it's a rather negative channel. But remember that those also are often very easy to break to the upside. Yeah. So let's keep an eye on the dominance, and let's see what it is doing. But yeah, looking at the altcoins are actually thriving right now. They are looking rather good. Most of them, except the ones that have been thriving before, when everything was red. When everything was red, we had ADA, Kyber Network, Uniswap, and Elrond thriving. And now it's actually, it's almost the other way around. And oh my God, even Litecoin is looking good. How is that possible? Oh my God! Call the altcoin police. Stop them! They're moving too fast. Let's write some tickets. Slow down, guys. No, no, no. I'm really happy if you are holding any of those altcoins. Really, really happy for you. Now let's look at the closing of the dollar. Let's see how this one did close. Well, it closed on a higher high with a higher high on the RSI. So, even after a little bit of a pullback or a correction, I think this would just be an opportunity for people trying to get into the dollar, because I think more continuation is to come out of this posture. This is looking really good. Let's look at E-mini futures, and yeah, E-mini futures is not looking good at all. Why? Because we do have a higher high over here, and guess what? This is a lower high. On top of that, it looks like some resistance came out of this big volume node. So yeah, traditional markets, I think they are not going to shine this coming week. I think the next week, traditional markets are going to be a little bit in pain. And looking at how this is sloping down, yeah, I think I smell an exit scam. No, but yeah, I think some people are going to get really scared, especially, we still have this this large volume node over here that could serve as a nice area of support. But if this breaks, my friends, something like this is always possible, or this here, it is possible, or oh my God, look at the crash of March. Okay, this was this was something special, but yeah, still, I'd be careful with traditional markets right here. Even Tesla, wow. Ski slope. Oh, is that so, FKP? So new stimulus. What's the narrative behind that? Maybe I need to look it up. I'm just always scared to look for news and stuff. I'm afraid of being biased. Um, Sometimes I try not to let those things influence me, but yeah, I'm just human, and once you hear those crazy news and stuff, then you can't help but you get some expectations, and eventually you start seeing things. So let's see. Washington post Senate passes Biden's 1.9 trillion coronavirus relief bill after. Okay, wow. So yeah, okay. More money, printer goes brrr, brrr. All right, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, hey, if the market reacts again the way we've seen it react, then in all fairness, this could be the next opportunity to go to new all-time highs and maybe beyond. So you know what? I have 3 areas for a breakout that I will keep my eyes on. I think these areas. Wait, let's make them nice and shiny. We get the 49,500, the more or less 53,000. Let's call it 53,000. It could be a little bit lower, if you will. But wait, I need to zoom in a little bit more, so I have a better grip on this. So yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, 52,300, just breaking this this prior high. Much more continuation. And then of course the top, once we get over 58,000, I think this is where it's really going into price discovery again. And yeah, you want to be on that train if we break this area. Same thing goes for the low end. We do have some nice areas. This was a big support on the 46,500. So breaking this one, closing under this one. Remember that big areas of support usually become resistance. So even if we bounce in here, do not expect this to rally up in one go. So yeah, me strategy wise, this one here would be more or less the area of my stop loss, maybe just a little bit below 46,000, let's say, or at least closing under the 46,500 and then seeing continuation. This would be also a good way to trade it and to say like, okay, I'm letting go the hot potato here, and then we're getting back in if things seem to turn up. But yeah, as you see, if this becomes support, if this support becomes resistance, there is going to be a bounce back to the downside, and then this one is where you want to see if it's going to hold or if it's going to break. If it breaks further down to the next area, and then it will be these volume nodes over here, just like we said before, 37,500, 35,000, and 32,500. Those are your three target areas. If 40, if the 41,300 doesn't hold. Okay, so yeah, long story short, is it going up? Is it going down? Shit, I don't know. But, you know, if you want to ask where my my bias is leaning, on a probability side of things, it looks more probable to see the price go further to the upside and use this here as a support area. But probabilities will change if price, of course, starts to break key areas, and then you know what to look for, right? Be patient, see what kind of reaction you see out of this one, and then if it goes further down, then maybe on the way up, you might just already take a little short and take some profit on the way down, because there is no way it's going to go all the way up. If we find some bouncy bounce over here, then your area of resistance is still going to be the 46,000, 46,500 area. All right, so I think this is more or less it for Bitcoin. Have you guys, do you guys have any kind of altcoins that you're interested in? You know, if not, then I think I will just wrap this video up. You guys have some great information. I hope this will serve you right. Haha, time travel. Welcome, welcome. Sure, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum first, Ethereum. Ethereum over Bitcoin, okay? So Ethereum over Bitcoin. Okay. It doesn't look too bad, although right here, this is pressure down. Yeah, especially that we're not gonna see these levels be broken. And why do I say this? Because we have massive bearish divergence. Now, the most important thing is not not to break this area over here, or even this one over here. Let's see if we can get some measurements here. Oh, guys, new reward. In the meanwhile, I'm going to make an RSI read. Get your new inputs. It's WO-AUTNZ. AUTNZ. And meanwhile, I'm going to make a little read for this area over here. So 3165. 31 points. 65, good. And of course, yeah, because it's on the BTC pairing, I cannot get anything else. So yeah, I'm just going to mark it, and this is your key area right here. 31.65 on the RSI. This is your potential area for bullish divergence. And this lines up with the low from February 28th to the end of the month. If price dips below this area together with RSI breaking below, and it is very, very likely that the price of Ethereum on a Bitcoin pair is going to go lower than this. The most important thing is this one here. You don't want to see the RSI dip below 31.7. If as long as this doesn't happen, there's a good chance for continuation and a slight recovery. But yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky because there is already a potential bearish divergence. And if it plays out, if we really start to see pressure down, then it is likely to have a confirmation on this bearish divergence, and it could just keep on going. Yeah. Okay, so be careful with Ethereum, I would say. Don't get burned on Ethereum, and don't sniff that stuff. It's very potent stuff, guys. But yeah, I think especially if Bitcoin is going to rally, I think there's a good chance that the altcoins are just gonna cool down a little bit, and then afterwards they're gonna play catch up. That's what I would be expecting. All right, Dub Monster XLM. Oh, I have it already here. XLM. Excellent. Let's see what is happening here. Potential bullish, yeah, bullish divergence probably played out. No bearish divergence, just avoided the bearish divergence, and this, my friends, this is accumulation. This is a very, very nice example of accumulation. You see how it sloped out, didn't break below the prior lows, holding the level, which is really nice. So yeah, Stellar looks like it's posturing for another move to the upside. I've always been a big fan of Stellar because they kind of sort of function as XRP. It's more business to business transactions and trades and interoperability. But yeah, it doesn't feel as scammy as Ripple. Ripple feels, I don't know. It's too centralized and too controlled. While Stellar, it's not like all banks play together. And that's the thing. On XRP, all banks are in cahoots with each other, and they don't care the price of XRP. All they want to do is use this as a proof of transaction. And if they want to send $50 to the other side of the world, it doesn't matter what the price of XRP is. They just use whatever value of $50 it is, and they send it, right? But they all work together, and they all want to make money, so they can like agree on pumping the price, dumping the price, and really manipulating what is happening behind closed doors. While Stellar is more interoperability between all sorts of businesses, and because all those businesses kind of they are sometimes complementary, but in different branches and stuff, it feels like the interest is much more yeah, diverse. So, you know, I see less incentive, or I see it as much more difficult to manipulate the market in with the clientele or the users that Stellar has. So this is why I've always been much more of a fan of Stellar, and I'm not holding Ripple. Um, could be wrong because Stellar has been lagging behind a lot, but yeah, usually, you know, I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. Long story short, Jesus, what the hell is wrong with me? I have not been smoking weed, guys. No, I'm not having one of those, you know, moments. Cool. So, you know, very important is that Stellar does hold the line. I think this is the most important thing of it all, that this support line does not get broken. Of course, you know, if it does, then it's down to the next level and the next and the next. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, if it holds, then the next line will be the 775 Satoshis. If this one breaks, I think it's gonna be game over. Yeah, that's what I think. And it's gonna be like the real Big Dipper, and yeah, it could go really hard, really fast. So yeah, let's keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on it. On the one thing, you know, if it really moves back up, we have a nice slope down on the volume. So yeah, this I don't know. I'm very optimistic. I'm hopefully optimistic, carefully optimistic. Let's say it like this. Cool. So yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I think we have some good information, some good things to look for, and I need to do something about this mouse. Jesus, damn it. So BTC, you guys know what we're talking about. 41,325 is the low end that we don't want to see get broken. Maybe I need to mark this as well. What the hell is wrong with this mouse? I think it's because I plugged it into a USB hub, and I should not have done this. I think that's my mistake. I'm gonna fix it later. So yeah, after the 41,300, we do have potential bullish divergence here between 44,500 and the local low of February 28. Then again, right here, the areas that we are right now ranging in between are going from 46,500 to 49,500. Nice area for a good breakout. First breakout area, 52.7, 53,000 more or less. And the all-time high still has not changed. Let's round it off to 58,000. There we go. Thank you very much, guys. Well, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to hit some like buttons, you know, smash that like, you know, do the little dig 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 dig. No, just hit it once, because if you hit it twice, you remove it. That would be bad. Whatever you do, if you hit it multiple times, do an uneven hit, uneven, like 1, 3, 5. You know what I mean. God. See, I need to watch out what kind of stupid stuff I say, because it could work against me. So yeah, there we go. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for the likes. For current viewers in the live stream, 30 people on the playbacks, you know, it's not bad. It's really cool. I'm so happy to see that, you know, we have some recurring viewers. That's always awesome. So yeah, guys, I thank you very, very much. Time Travel, Dub Monster, FKP, Milo, you guys are all very, very amazing. I love you guys. Um, have a great rest of the day. Have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel, 5:30 p.m. UTC. Um, I will try to make an announcement, but it's weekend, you know, and this is the weekend that the girls are home as well, and you know, it's like sometimes it's pandemonium, you know. Okay, I don't want to share too much of my private misery and stuff, but you know, if you have kids, if you have girls, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's crazy. You would. I used to think that when I was a child, I used to think that girls are the best, but they're a handful, guys. Do you know? Like, I don't know. I think like they're gonna make some boys really very miserable one day. But you know, I don't care. I don't care. I really love them to death. I love you guys to death. I love everybody, and I wish you all the best. On that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Be there, be square, and come home with some nice trades, guys. Have fun. Bye bye.